This segment on Bridge Street is sponsored by the REV Theatre Company.
Well, it's that time again. Time for another show happening at the REV Theater. This one based on none other than the classic tale of an outcast bell ringer who must help his friend, a gypsy dancer, save the Notre Dame Cathedral.
That's right. The show uses songs from the Disney movie, and it's based on the classic Victor Hugo novel. And here to talk about the upcoming Hunchback of Notre Dame show happening through July is Brett Smock, producing artistic director for the REV Theater. Good morning, Brett. And I guess let's start with this. Why choose this particular show? Why the Hunchback?
Yeah, so when we were picking our 22 season, you know, our theme this year is to celebrate togetherness, inclusivity, and community. And I really could think of no better show than Hunchback. It's a story that is about the other. People who are different than us, people who look different than us, people who practice different religions. And the show contemplates and celebrates the idea of what friendship means and what community really is, both in family, in network, in your neighbor. And so I thought this was a way to really bring a show with a big heart and a really big sound to the Finger Lakes. So we're really excited to bring the show forward. We're a week out. We have 6 days before we open, which is on July 13th. This is a show with an enormous cast, one of our largest ever, 31 people in the show, bringing these themes forward through a score that is revered in the theater community as one of the finest, and I think will, for audiences, lift them up and sort of blow the roof off of the Playhouse.
Brett, I know for somebody like myself, it has been a minute since I've actually watched the movie, maybe even since I was a kid. For people like myself, what makes this show unforgettable for somebody like you?
So it's based on Victor Hugo's famous novel, and it uses the songs from the Disney film, as you mentioned, but it has a great blend of commercial accessibility, humor, drama, romance. And I think that what it does is it speaks to all generations. Our hope is that the whole family will come to this show. It's one of the reasons we picked it. We're saying ages 10 and up can enjoy this piece. So my hope is that there really is something for everyone, and many generations will be able to see themselves in the story.
Brett, for those unlike Eric who maybe haven't seen the movie, and not to give too much away, but can you give us an idea of the basic plot?
Yeah, it's we find Quasimodo in the bell tower, who is confined there. He takes his first steps out and experiences the world, much to the chagrin of his caretaker. And he meets a beautiful young gypsy girl who he develops a beautiful friendship with. And as the story evolves, it's his quest for freedom, his understanding of people, his embracing of other communities. And there are a lot of different subplots, but I think throughout the sort of artery of the piece, we're always brought back to the story of friendship, freedom, loyalty, community, family, and those are the themes that carry us through all of the different stories that intertwine in the piece.
Earlier you mentioned inclusivity. Why was it important for you to want to tell a story including that?
Because I think in this moment, this story allows a true blend of races, religions, ideologies, physicalities to come together and tell this story in a way that is optimistic and hopeful. And I think in that we can celebrate differences, which is really important. And it's one of the tenets that we celebrate here at the theater.
Brett, along those lines, what do you hope audiences take away from this production?
First of all, I hope audiences will give this show a chance. You know, Hunchback didn't have a major Broadway landing that solidified the brand, so a lot of people don't really know it. They just know the film. So I'm hoping that our audiences here in Auburn, in the Finger Lakes, will take a chance on this show, because I think that if they do, it will surprise them, it will touch them, it will make them laugh, they'll celebrate it with their family, and they will truly, truly love this piece of theater.
And we just want to hammer this home because you mentioned it earlier. It is suitable for all audiences. You're wanting families to come out there, kids, they won't be too intimidated by the production, correct?
We're saying ages 10 and up right now, and if there are questions, they can call our box office if parents would like to know about content, but it's really just some adult themes, but for the most part, we're giving it a good PG rating, yeah.
All right, Brett, great stuff. You guys always do a wonderful job with your productions. Can't wait to see this one. Thanks for your time. Best of luck with the production.
Thank you so much.
And again, that show happening from July 13th through August 2nd. There are evening performances at 7:30 Monday through Friday, as well as 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. shows on the weekends. The shows will take place at the Merry-Go-Round Playhouse in Emerson Park in Auburn. For more information and to get tickets, you can visit REVtheatre.com or call 315-255-1785. Ticket prices range from $56 to $68. Well, before the break, we spoke with the REV Theatre Company about its latest production.
And now we have a special treat, a sneak peek performance from the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Enjoy.
I don't know if you can hear me, or if you're even there. I don't know if you would listen to a gypsy's prayer. Yes, I know I'm just an outcast. I shouldn't speak to you. Still, I see your face and wonder, were you once an outcast too? Or nobody will. I ask for nothing, I can get by, but I know so many less lucky than I. Please help my people, the poor and downtrodden. I thought we all were the children of God. God help the outcasts, children of God.
You can catch the REV Theatre Company's production of the Hunchback of Notre Dame July 13th through August 2nd at the Merry-Go-Round Playhouse.
Go get your tickets now. You can find them at REVtheatre.com.